Evening, everybody. Welcome to Austria for round 6 of Simtech Racing Championships. And getting a regular thing now. I've got young Sam with me. All right, Sam?
Not too bad, as I say. Been busy, as per usual. Good old uni. Anyway, we are in Austria, where the hills are alive with the sound of F1 cars.
Brum brum.
So yeah, as I say, we got 18 drivers here this week, and a very short track. So a lot of
Isn't it?
slipstream opportunities with 3 DRS zones.
Yep. I have no sound again, just going out of it and clicking the game volume.
Once again.
And there we go. Sound. Marvellous, isn't it? Just do that and your sound's all right. Right, who's first? Samuel?
Who's first? It's Wesley, who's first on track at the moment in the Aston this week. We also have the new, one of the new drivers out on track, McLaren.
Mr. Patuzzo.
Be interesting to see how he gets on.
I'm not 100% sure, but I believe he's Lebanese. I believe. Not 100%, but I believe. Emphasis on I believe.
You're not sure, but it is. Yeah, you believe, yes.
Yeah. I've got a couple of little mentions. Actually, one, I believe I've got a new fan. Her name is Florence, and I'd just like to say hello to Florence. She's Neen's little niece, and I've had a little message off her today. Bless her. So Florence is my new #1 fan. So hello, Florence. I hope you're watching and enjoying Pegleg Mitch. That's a favourite driver, Pegleg Mitch.
Yeah, that name has stuck around ever since it was created. Anyway, the Aston Martin. Watch that final corner. You can easily invalidate on that final corner. It's a 107. I believe it will be in the 105s. I think 105. Well, high 6, I believe, will be quick times.
I believe I was listening to the practice radio and somebody did a 104. There's Woo with a 106.
Yeah. That's going to be your favourite saying for tonight, I think I do believe.
What's that?
I believe.
I believe. Oh, yeah, I believe. There's Castruccio, 017. Welcome to the league, mate.
Minden's gone fastest, the 1060.
Minden, peg leg. How was your drive with one leg? Bet he's got automatic.
An automatic F1 car. I'm not sure how that would work, but alright. Here comes Jai. As you see, he's coming across the line. Is that his first time? A 1:50.
Nice one, Jai.
Morgan pops himself into second at 1:05.4.
I'm not calling him Morgan, I'm calling him Brad.
Race invalidated.
Who's that? Fatal. Yeah. Fatal's there with a 1:07.6.
You'll be looking to improve on that time. I don't think you'll be happy with that time.
There's Wesley.
Very short lap around here, which means it's going to be... I believe there are 3 DRS zones on this track, so if you get stuck in a DRS train, there's no way you're getting out of it very easily unless you use a lot of battery to use that.
Where I've only marked 2 DRS zones
out. There is 3. You've got one on the main straight, which is where Macho Mark is about to come around now. You've got one after turn 1, and then you've got one after the end of the first sector.
Of course you have. I missed that one. At turn 1.
I will say I don't count that kink as a turn, by the way. That doesn't.
No, I don't.
For me.
that they've got it down as turn 2.
Yeah, that kink isn't a turn for me. I'll be honest.
Nah. Here's Wesley. He's 4/10 up. That's a 106.3. That's P5 for Wesley. And I missed a Haas. Who was that?
That Haas would have been. Oh, there isn't a Haas that's crossed the line yet. It must have just started on lap.
Oh, just in front of. Going up. End of sector 1 now. Oh yeah, Stevie.
Stevie hasn't done a lap yet, actually, so it's Chrism. Chrism hasn't done a lap either. Rich, I don't think that's. I don't think Richard Wallace. That is definitely not a validated lap time for them. I don't think. Meanwhile, another one in the debutante split coming across the line, and Nick Fury, not the actual Nick Fury. See, he's in the wrong sport for that one. As is a 105.5 on medium.
Yeah, Nick. Nick's one of Stevie Mac's mates. Fatals in the pits. Who's that Haas now? That's Stevie Mac then with the 105.8. P5 for Stevie.
There's some very close times here.
Yeah, there's not much in it, is there?
Yeah. There we've got
Saint
Prism coming around, and we've got Blaze Tim, I think, just in front of him. Blaze Tim's coming across the line for his first time.
104.8. Oh, 104.8 for Blaze Tim. Saint is P3. Well done, Blaze Tim. There's another Haas. Who's that older? Stevie
Prism.
Chrism with a 106.3.
And Twiggle has not managed to get a lap on the board. He's the only one not with a lap on the board. So Blaze Tim fastest after the first round of times on the board.
Rick's not having a very good time, is he? A 120 and a 123.
Yeah, I must have not had I had a lot of fun trying to get his first lot of lap time on the board.
And I've got my lucky pyjama bottoms on as well for him tonight.
Minden's in the chat as well. Welcome to everyone who is in the chat.
Oh yeah, let's have a look at chat. Who's in? Happy Burns night.
Yeah.
You're not celebrating, Sam?
To be honest, not too much in the way of celebrations, despite the fact that it's a Scottish holiday. I'll be honest.
True. Hiya, Shannon and Shannon Louise.
But I'm not sure on some of the other stuff that goes into that.
Oh,
to be honest.
Tell you what I saw him making this morning on telly: vegetarian haggis. It's not a haggis. If it's vegetarian, it's not a haggis. Is it?
It's not as good as proper stuff.
Nah. George is in as well. Hiya, George.
Missing tonight, obviously, for his own reasons. We will not go into those. That has been explained.
It certainly has. And say, George, if you need to talk to anyone, we're always here.
Indeed.
So that's why Ricky's not got a very good time yet then. He's eating cheese and toast while driving.
Well, he's now got a 105.8, so there we go. He's put in a proper time on the board now, at least.
Yeah. Hey, we're all good, thanks, Ginge. Don't like calling you Ginge. Call George. Sorry, mate.
Yeah. Anyway, Twiglet, currently on his first lap time and getting his first lap time on the board at the moment. He's in the middle sector.
Yeah, there's only Twiglet. Yeah,
see where the Ferrari puts himself.
I'll just go on with Ray, see if he will beat his time. But it's going in the pits. Thanks, Ray.
So it is going to be Twiglet to come across the line. One of these first times out. They'll be able to get 3 lap times, I believe, and the length of how short the track is. Here we go, 105.4.
Nice one, Twiglet.
That's the line he goes.
Well, they are close these times, aren't they?
Yeah. Because of how short it is, the lap times are going to be way more competitive than on a longer track. That's at least something I've picked up on.
Yes. This is a track I made my racing debut on. Wesley's gone a little bit quicker, 106.3.
Yep. We've got Fatal currently on an hour lap. I think he backed out of his first lap, having made a mistake on it, so he's currently going around again.
Okie doke, I think Bish is going around. Oh, sorry for yawning. I think Bish has got. Just went. No, he's gone in pits. Twiglet, is he going round again?
He's most likely going to go back into the pits, most likely.
Yeah.
I think. Fury's gone back on the same set of mediums he was on before. So.
Who's that?
Nick. That's Nick. Yeah, he's back on. He's going back out on the same set of mediums.
Raise it 5/10 up.
A piece of card just behind here as Fatal's coming up to the line. Do what he can do is he comes up to the line here. Final corner, being careful not to invalidate, straddle the curb, and across the line he goes. It is a 106.6. Just P16 though.
Yeah, a bit quicker.
And right goes into the pits. So yeah.
Minden on his lap now. Nick Fury's on another lap.
Yep.
Got a half
He's gone
round.
That'll be Stevie. Chrism. Both of them are actually on laps or out laps. Probably it's Chrism, not Stevie.
Yeah, Morgan James, who I'm going to call Brad, is on an out lap. Then we've got Stevie. He's on an out lap. McLaren, who's that?
That McLaren
That's
currently on a lap. That'll be pass. She's up. Yep.
We're going to have a load of action in a minute, aren't we? Because everybody's on out laps.
Yeah, 3 laps you'll get around here rather than the usual 2 you get in a lap in a session because of the way it works with how short the track is. That's going to be said a lot as well.
Correct.
Probably throughout.
Yes. Minden is 1/10 up. And that's a 1-0.
Driver comes across at
5-7.
105.5 to beat for Nick, and he does a 105.4. He goes marginally quicker.
Here's Chrism. That's a 106 for Chrism.
Does not move position though.
No. He's about 3/10 up now, isn't he? There's Ray out on a lap. Who's that?
Oh, we've got a McLaren. Morgan, I think it's.
Oh, it's a bit hectic,
further back. Yeah, you're gonna find that with Austria. It's one of those tracks.
Rich.
There's Rich goes P2.
So we've got
two goes to the line.
Under 105.
He's actually slower than his time, so he's still at the bottom at the moment.
Minden's in the pits. Just under 4 minutes now.
Yep.
Nick
leaving it with about 2.5 minutes for your final lap here to get 2 laps on the board around here. Well, at least a lap. Well, a lap and a full lap. Like that.
There's Stevie, who's invalidated. And then we've got Ray. Ray's on a 105.5. That's P8 for Ray.
Yep, it is going to be very close in terms of who's actually going to get at certain times, as Macho Mark's half a second up on his personal best. Come in the final corner.
And the Mercedes. 106.4. That's P14.
Yeah. Also, it has been reiterated as well to the drivers: do not cut across the pit lane entry. If it is spotted by us two, then you can be penalised for it.
Yes. We'll have our eye on that one. Comms, beady eyes. We are VAR. Stevie Mack's purple.
We're more reliable in VAR, let's be honest.
Yeah, we are actually.
As Rich has retired in the pit lane, he's not going again.
Ooh. Here comes Stevie Mack then. Oh, he was close to invalidated, if you don't mind me saying. But that's 105.9. Just a tenth slower than usual. His best one. Aston Martin. Who's that? That's Ray. And then there's the McLaren. Who's that one? That's Pastuzo.
Those that have gone a little bit earlier in the session might, as I say, not have enough time to come round again.
No, true.
The lap time around here is about a minute, mid-5 for an average time, and you've got to be very quick in doing so to do that.
Yep. Fatal on an out lap. Bish just been. That's Wallace on an out lap.
Yep, he's gonna be your first, I believe, to come round and start on his lap. Fatal in front of him that has also started. Fatal has actually just in front of him, so it will be Fatal. There's a minute and 25 left on the clock as the clock clicks down to red, and we start to see a flurry of the lap times come in.
Yep. How many do you think will be
a little bit lower down?
1.5, Sam?
Gonna be I think. So to be safe, I think you're gonna need a mid-5, even a low, and maybe a lower 5 to get through. Yep. So, as I say, currently at the moment in the danger zone, currently at this moment in time, it is currently Bish. Wimmer King's already retired as well, so I don't know what's happened to him. I don't know if he's retired in the pits or if he retired due to an issue in track. Fatal's in trouble here. He's gonna have to go again because he hasn't used any battery this lap, so Fatal is not improving on his time. No. I think Wallace has actually gone up. Well, he's invalidated in his second lap, but I think Wallace might be in a good position.
Fatal 108 for Fatal. That's no good.
Bish currently is also in that danger point where he could potentially go out, and he's coming around to the line. He's got to improve on his time. Where is he going to put himself as he comes up to it? He's going to do a decent time here, and Bish is out of qualifying, most likely, unless he gets another good time in here. Fatal, meanwhile, is also needing to improve on his time, but the thing is, those tyres Bish has done 3 laps on those softs, those tyres are not going to have the best time there.
If Prism doesn't improve on his time.
Yeah, he is safe though, he's all good.
All good. Fatal.
10th up Fatal. Sector at the moment, yep. He was 10th up in the first sector. What's it going to be as he goes across the second split lane? He's down marginally. He's 0.023 down on his middle sector time, so he needs to find a lot of time in this final sector. Maybe where he made his mistake once before, he's got to beat a 1 minute 6.2 to get himself through at the moment, and he's coming around the final corner. What is he going to do here? It's going to be almost 6.5. He's out of the session, so it's now up to Bish. But Bish is invalidated, so we've got our 3 drivers who are out of qualifying.
Ooh, Bish, Fatal and Pastuzo. Hi, Twiglet, in the chat. I better go through this chat, actually. Next week, Neens is going to take a shot every time George get a penalty. Well, you're going to be worse than I was then. You're going to be worse than I was last week, if that's what you're going to do, Neens.
Yeah.
Oh, Shannon's gone bed. Never mind.
So then, that's our rundown of Q1. Fatal a bit of a surprise there out in Q1. Maybe just not got the right setup on his car. So there's your rundown for Q1. Blaze Tim is your fastest car by 0.014 from Rich in P2. And at the other end of the scale, it is out of qualifying. So indeed he is out of qualifying. Woman King is out, Bish is out, Fatal is out, and then Pastuzo is also out on his debut in the league.
Yeah. Don't be too disheartened, Pastuzo.
Very short term, and there's a lot of slipstream opportunities.
Yeah, there is. So on to Q2.
Wonder if Blaze Tim, as I say, he's had some up and downs in terms of his luck recently, as Blaze Tim. So he'll be hoping for improvement this weekend, or this race here anyway.
He's the AI champion, he plays Tim.
Yes, he's the AI champion.
Means I had super noodles for my tea. Love me super noodles. Here we go for round 2 then. Qualifying.
Q2.
I press that button.
Oh, it says lap time and the counter's also there again. Just call these things.
We are one, means we are one. I was going to mention that Florence is going to have a new uncle with me when me and you get married, means. Who's going to be the first one out? Oh, hey up, here's a McLaren. Oh no, it isn't. Red Bull, is it? Yeah, Red Bull.
Red Bull.
With a Ferrari.
Nope, it's not Nick. Morgan's your first one out, actually.
Fatal. Why don't you come with us for 5-10 minutes, break your 40 minutes up and have a chat?
I mean, it could be worse. You could, as I say, you could have as I say, you've got plenty of opportunities for passing because almost every corner you can make an overtake into. Let's be honest.
Yeah, you can. You can. Right, I don't know if it's been confirmed or not, but I believe Jai and Sainty are on default setups, aren't they?
Are they? I don't know.
I think so. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know if they are or not. As I say, I did a sort of brief look over the chat, but I haven't seen that in the chat.
In the general chat on the Discord?
Yeah, I might not have seen that message, I don't know. Anyways, Morgan is currently onto the first car out on a lap in the Red Bull. He's going around the kink and towards the end of the first sector.
Yeah. What's up with Stevie Needs? Stevie's not very well, he's poorly. I don't know what's up with him. Sorry, Sam, interrupting you, mate, sorry.
As I say, I'm quite surprised some of these drivers can actually see because of all the orange from the Verstappen fans.
Well, the flares will be going out in a minute, won't they? Around this corner, it usually happens.
As I say, Morgan is coming up to finish his first lap on the board. Coming in the final 2 corners. See how he does. Rattles that curb as he goes across the line, and it's going to be a 1 minute 5.4. I believe that will be beaten quite easily.
Yeah, it will.
I believe we've got that same piece on and out, so I don't think he's on it.
Rich has got a 104.8.
Now we saw 104.0 in Q1, so that is the benchmark time. It's on a set of mediums from Rich. That's a decent time.
Oh yeah, never noticed that, Sam.
He's on mediums for that one.
Aston Martin, who's that? That's Wesley with a 161.
Yep, Chrism just behind him is coming across the line in the Haas. Yep. And it's going to be a 1 minute 6. That's on used tyres, very clearly. Wiglet just behind him, I believe, is finishing his lap. Yes, he is.
105.7.
E3.
Morgan being gone in the pits. And we've got Alfa Romeo Minden. Minden's gone in pits.
Yeah, that often happens, where you, for some reason, you always see the car that goes into the pit lane. For some reason, it's Nick. Has gone purple. Sector 2.
Sainty's done a 104.9.
Slower than Rich on a set of soft tyres on that first lap. As here comes Nick around the final corner. Where is he going to put himself as he comes across the line? It's going to be a 104.9.
104.9. Nice one, Nick.
Placed him on a lap now as well. He's coming around the final corner, quickest in Q1. Not going to be quickest there. That's obviously very much not a validated lap, for at least for Blaze Tim.
Stevie Mack on an out lap. Jai's on an out lap. Twiglets in the pits.
Blaze Tim currently in middle sector again on his second lap, looking to improve on his best time. Now you're going to be, I think, at the end of the session, you're going to be looking at, I think, a low 5 or a high 4 here to get into Q3.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Sam. Definitely. Definitely. Who's that McLaren? Blaze Tim. He's 10 seconds up.
Yes. He did a 1:17 on his first lap, so I think he made a mistake on that lap. So this will be a much better look in terms of what he can actually do as he comes around the final corner. Is it going to be? It's a 1:04.8.
Wow.
Its
nice
margin
one,
is close between himself and Rich.
Actual marks invalidated. So is Stevie
Mack's
Mack.
also invalid. What's Jai? Jai's coming to the final corner. He's valid.
Yeah.
So let's see what Jai can do as he comes around. Experience coming in handy for Jai here. He's done a 1:05.0. That's on a set of used tires potentially. Potentially it could be.
Wallace out lap. Ray's on an out lap.
Ray again. Ray, and we got Wallace. Wallace is currently out, just starting his lap. Actual Mark currently is on a lap as well. He's currently in sector 2. He's a bit lower on fuel, so hopefully he's got enough fuel to finish his lap. Otherwise, he's going to have to come back in again.
Who's that, mate?
Macho Mark. He's got the red flashing light of death on the left-hand side.
Oh, yeah.
He's low on fuel.
I think we'll go. I think Wallace is next there.
He is purple. He is purple, but I don't know if he's going to have enough fuel to finish this. If he does, he's going to have fun just crawling back to the pit lane again. And he's backed off.
Yeah.
So it is Wallace. He comes around the final corner. Wallace this time in the Williams. Obviously having done well semi-decently last week.
It's going to be a 1:06, I think.
Yep. Yeah. 1:06. Near nil. Yeah. He'll be looking to definitely improve on that one. Is Ray currently coming around to finish on his lap, currently in sector 2.
Yep. On with Ray and the Aston Martin.
Yep. Around the final corner he comes, and it's going to be a 1:05.9. He's currently just about
88. Yep.
Mid 5 to low 5, or maybe even a high 4, as he goes out, as Ray goes off exploring at the end of the after turn 1 there. Everyone else is currently in the pit still, so no one else is deciding to go around still.
Yeah, everybody's. So then, Stevie has had a flu virus thing after having an injection. And
sounds like fun.
And he's been shouted at by a 4-year-old that he's rubbish and always hits the walls. I wonder where the little lad's got that from, Means. Spending some time.
Unfortunately, the hydrate thing doesn't do anything this week because there's no drinking game this week.
No, I've not touched a drop this week. Yeah, bish.
That's not too bad, Tim. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're not going to be crowned the AI champion again.
No, let's have you proper champion, and it's all right in the commentary box, isn't it, Sam? We've got air conditioning, and
yeah,
we've got some hors d'oeuvres to have a munch on.
I was about to say, like, the money was put in the meter for it this week, so there's actually heating in here.
Yeah. What's Ray said? Papa, you haven't touched a drop. It was the full keg. It certainly was. Felt like it. Right then, who are we on with now? No, Stevie is on a fasting. Who's that in front of Stevie? Oh, Morgan James. He's 200ths up. Is Morgan. Needs to go a little bit quicker if he wants to get in that top 5. No, Sainty, it's not happening.
Sainty's bored while he's waiting to go and do his final lap. Morgan James has actually gone purple in the middle sector.
Yeah, took the words out of my mouth there, Sam.
Words right from the horse's mouth there.
Nay, lad, nay. Oh, that's invalidated. On the final corner.
He would have improved by 3 tenths. He would have done 105.1. He would have gone. He would have stayed where he was, but he would have improved his time.
Yeah, Stevie Mack's invalidated.
Anyway, Stevie Mack's also invalidated, so.
Bet he sneezed with this flu. Wesley's on an outlap.
Maybe. I wonder if he's sneezing because he's driving a Haas. Who knows? He's just allergic to driving the Haas.
What's the lowest pen points? Yeah, 3. Three seconds added on to the time at the end of the race.
Yeah, that's probably a new thing we should also discuss while the drivers are going around, exactly what that system is that they've introduced, or what I think has been introduced anyway, from what I've seen on the Discord earlier on.
Oh, it's a draw, isn't it? The admins are going to talk about it after, apparently. It's a draw between option 2 and option 3. Option 3 was to keep things how they were, and option 2 was 2 podium positions, I think, something like that. I can't remember.
We'll leave that to the people who are actually doing what they're doing.
Yes. Who's that? Stevie Mack with a 105.4.
Yep. He improves. He puts himself there. Wesley only pops himself into P9.
Oh yeah, I missed that, Wesley. Sorry, mate. I'm bored with Wallace. Who's that mate there? That's matchup mark on an outlap. I think Wallace is a... Yeah, Wallace is the next one on a fat lap. So Fatal said the Williams is the worst car around here. And I think Wallace is struggling, I think, in it himself.
I mean, let's see if he can actually improve. We have a slow car. Is Sainty's retired?
Oh.
So Sainty's retired.
He should be through that, though.
Yeah, he should be. He's on a 104.9, so he should be alright.
And if you look at Wallace's car, number 57, which is a Wallace thing, I will be getting that tattooed on my hand next week. It's a 105.8 for Wallace. That's still only P10.
Yeah, that's dangerous there. I think actual Mark's made a mistake on his first lap as well, so he's going to have to go around again. Rich is retired, but he's all good. Alright. Oh, that was a bit of a block. I think it was Wallace there.
Oh. Just at the top of section 1 there,
yeah. A little bit. Yeah, he was caught out of the kink. He was a little...
Ray then is 1/10 up.
Even with the block.
He could knock Wallace off here, couldn't he?
He's only a position behind.
Yeah.
He's up by half a second now. If he does not invalidate, he just has to keep it clean. Think about how much more he could have been up if he hadn't been blocked in Sector 1.
Oh, I know. This is a 105.
What is it going to be? It's a 105.1.
P6. Nice one,
Now
Ray.
Wallace is in trouble again, but he's down in his time, so I think Wallace, unless he's got time left in the session, he's in trouble. Chrism, Minden, and Mitchell Mark are still also all on laps right behind him.
Yeah. He's going in the pits, Wallace. So that's Wallace done and dusted.
Yep, Chrism is gonna probably improve on his time here because he is up on his time, 105.6.
Yeah, that's not Wallace out.
Twiglet's now in trouble. Minden only goes P11.
Yeah.
So Twiglet has just got himself through by mere tiny margins. Let's just say that much.
Oh, who's that now?
That's Morgan James.
That's P7 for Morgan then. Oh no, he's 1,000th slower that lap.
Oh, Minden's been off exploring. Turn on number 1. I've just seen him appear from the wardrobe on the way off the exit of turn number 1.
Chrism is 7/10 down. Can't see him improving now.
Yeah, well, Minden, you didn't see where he was. He was miles away off the edge of the track.
Who's that then in the Merc? That's Mitchell Mark.
I think everyone's finished.
That's it, isn't it?
So, yeah.
Minden can't improve. 25 seconds down. 27 seconds down. So that's it. Losing Minden, Wesley, Wallace, and Mitchell Mark.
1 second covering the top 13. That's pretty close.
That is close. That's good stuff.
And Mitchell Mark not unable to get a relative lap on the board for himself, so for him, as there's the end of Q2.
Right then, so yeah, predictions for pole. I'm going to say a 104.6.
Well, we've seen a 104.0 in Q1. I'm going to say 1 minute 4.4.
Right,
at least Tim was quickest once again as well. So once again, as I say, it's the exact same top 2 as it was in Q1. Only the gap's only slightly bigger. And I mean only slightly bigger. Jesus, those lap times in the top 5. Anyway, you lost in this session was Minden, Wesley, Wallace, and Match Mark. But looking at that top 5, that's incredibly close, that top 5.
Certainly is, mate. Certainly is. It's going to be interesting. What's your prediction, Tim? Or anybody else's? Predictions for pole time? Here we go then. This is the one that matters. 12 minutes.
Now
104.3 for Tim.
104.3. Well, as I say, Tim, you've managed to do a 104.0. What's stopping you?
Sandbagging.
Sandbagging. You're saying as if you could do that, Mike. You're saying as if you could do that.
I don't know what my fastest time is around here. I know I did it last night. I broke it. I think it's a 104, I think. 104 something. Sure it was. But I broke it last night in my own car. Wallace has gone for a 104.5. There's not much then, is there? We've got a 104.3, a 104.4, 104.5 and a 104.6. In predictions.
Yep.
Time you picking me up Saturday, Rick?
as I believe Jai is going to be the first one in this Q3 to set a time, as almost everyone is out, apart from Chrism. Names are going for Sainty, Nick, Jai, Stevie, and Mitch for top 5. They haven't even got to top 5 yet.
What's this in practice?
Predictions.
Qualifying.
I know, for the race.
Is that for the race, mate? It needs.
Or is that for qualifying?
Mitch isn't in it, is he?
Yeah.
We'll do race predictions in a minute.
Yep, as there was Jai is going to be the very first in this Q3 session with the track. Well, these drivers turning the wick fully up to 11 now. In the middle sector, what's he going to be able to do here? He's currently, as I say, he proved himself very quick. He was not far off the quickest time in Q2.
No.
So he's looking to improve and see what he can do.
Ooh. Tired I am.
I mean, I've been up early. I've been up since about 7:15 this morning. So
7 o'clock for me. I had a bit of a lie-in. There's Jai with 104.7.
104.7. It's gonna be Stevie Mac cross line second. He gets by Morgan James, who does a 105.2. Then Sainty beats him. It's a 104.9.
Can't keep up with these.
It's coming across line behind those guys. That's Nick. Obviously not that's not a valid lap for him. He's obviously going around again for that particular reason. He's done, I don't know. Yep, we got Rich coming around. What's he gonna do as he comes across?
104.9.
Goes P3. That's very close. I think we got like a 104.0 in Q1 then. We've not seen anywhere near that.
No, here's Twiglet with a 105.2. Then Blaze Tim. Wow,
104.4. That's already the time that I had. So Blaze Tim did a 104.0 in Q1. Remember that. So he's got to find another 4/10 to match his personal best from this session in terms of his fastest lap. Nick currently up on his time, obviously having messed up on his first lap. He's coming around to complete his second lap. What's he going to do? And the Red Bull, he comes around the final corner. It's going to be a 106.2.
Yes,
so he popped himself just ahead of Stevie Mac. The one of only 2 cars not yet set a time, Chrism and Ray. Ray's currently on a falling out lap at the moment. He's wanting a little bit of clear track space. These final laps, as I say, are going to be crucial in this particular session because it does give you the thing is, they say it gives you the best seat in the house for the start, but then you're the first person to basically be slipstreamed by just about everyone else in this particular case. So you don't really want to be leading, you want to be in like the second or third car in a queue.
I'd go for that, yeah. Nick Fury, 3/10 down.
He's just finished a lap, I do believe, so he had to do 2 laps on his softs because he messed up on his first lap.
Correct.
Race starts on his first lap in this Q3 session, the Aston Martin driver.
We'll go on with Ray then. We'll give Ray some camera time. What's going on in chat? I know, Tim. Not nice that, mate. That's a kick in the knackers, that is. Means doesn't think he's going to get in the first 5.
He doesn't even think he's going to be in the top 5. That's just more motivation for you, ain't it?
Yeah. Prove her wrong. I'm not sexist today, but I love proving women wrong. I love proving my missus wrong. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, it's a bit of a celebration.
Anyways, Ray's coming across the line on his first lap in this Q3 session. He's invalidated on the final corner. Yep. too far across. 105.0 that would have been as well, so we'd have popped himself into P5.
He would. Oh, what a
That's
shame, eh,
unfortunate,
lad?
and I think because he's also invalidated that, he's invalidated his next lap as well. So he's going to have to go and go around twice. He's probably best just to come in, let's be honest.
It's unlucky, Ray. Unlucky, mate. So, who's next? It's Rich, is it?
Yep, Rich is on an out lap. Rich followed by Morgan again. Chrism still yet to get a lap on the board. He's still in the pits. Maybe he only has one set of tyres left, and that's why he's decided not to go out. Who knows?
5 minutes to go.
We'll see what Rich can do. I mean, Rich and Tim have been inseparable pretty much this entire qualifying session. They have been 1-2 in both Q1 and Q2. Can Rich reverse that and see if he can get himself ahead into pole position? He's down currently in his first sector time by 1.6 seconds. Interesting. He's decided not. I think he's backed off. Looks of it because he's not using ERS.
Rich
has backed off. Yeah, he's backed off.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Not been happy with that.
Look in the chat. Look in the chat, Sam.
Rain in the race.
Rain.
Oh, Morgan James is also invalidated in his lap. So Stevie's had to go around all the way around again. He's going around for the third attempt. I mean, at this point, honestly, it might have been better to go into the pits. Chrism is not going out in this, so Chrism, the best he's going to get is P10. So, yeah. Sorry. Ooh.
Nick Fury
could have some.
Yeah, could. Starting dry, mid-race, rain.
We could have 2 different changes of weather. That could be very interesting. That's going to be. So I wonder what kind of setups these drivers are running then. Are they running like a compromise setup to see what would actually work?
Interesting. Now it depends, doesn't it? Really, whether purple sector for Nick. Depends really if it's showers or is it going to be proper rain?
Is it showers or is it a proper Spanish rain?
Spanish rain. Can't beat Spanish rain. What's it known as?
Spanish rain. You know what Spanish rain is. Where it
104.8.
basically all comes down at once. Yep, 104.8 from Nick. I mean, I don't know if he's going to get round again to do another lap. That might be him done for the session. So that's I think Stevie Mack came across. He did he's done a 107.3. I wonder if that's the flu maybe causing him issues there. Potentially could be. I'm not going to put one of myself. Okay. As I say, the drivers will keep their secrets. Nobody's going to release those without saying anything.
Well, that's it then. I'm going to keep my secrets to myself now. Anything I know, I'm going to keep to myself. That's the way you're going to play it, Tim.
Morgan is about to cover in the final corner again. This is going to be his final lap in the session, most likely.
This is going to be a 104.
He validated on his first.
104.9.
P4. He's invalidated. Oh, Nick Fury is done in this session, so he is. Best he's going to do is P3. Probably won't be P3 come the end of this session. Who is going to be? It's going to be Ray first on the gambit of final laps. Oh, well, that's great. So the weather is completely different according to Chrism. Have we got different weather forecasts? That wouldn't surprise me. I've seen what Wesley's put in the chat there. I think Wesley's went with a dry setup, so yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Morgan's on the main lap. We've got Ray.
Ray, yeah, it's Ray first. Ray's coming around. Should know by now. My style of commentary is somewhat. It sounds boring, but it's people still listen to it. So yeah. What's he gonna do? His final gambit of this particular session, and it's going to be a 1 minute 5.4.
Oh,
hey, and he's side spin going across the line. I don't know what he's doing there.
Nice.
That front wing is. He didn't appreciate. His Twiglet spun, by the way, so he's not going to be improving on his lap.
Rich is
we got
purple.
Rich. Yeah, he's purple. Yep, he's is a Blaze Temp on it with about 30 seconds. He's in and out. He's starting a lap. And so is Jai. As Rich is coming around the final corner. What's it going to be for him? As he goes around the final corner. A 104.4.
Wow, P2.
He's close, but I think Blaze Tim.
Jai with 104.5.
Jai's he just started in his final lap actually, so he's not yet finished. Sainty, I wonder where Sainty is at the moment. He's currently in sector 2 at the moment. He's currently, I believe, no, Blaze Tim's the furthest round. He's just ahead. Can Blaze Tim cement his pole position time here, or can he improve on his time to get himself even quicker? As he's now indeed now in the middle of sector. Is he going to be up in his time? He is indeed. He's marginally up on his time, 0.021 of a second up on his time. Looking at marginal improvements for the McLaren driver, is there going to be any changes to the front row here? And the most important part of the qualifying session, at least him coming through now. What's he going to do as he comes across? It's going to be a 1 minute 4.3. What is it going to be for Jai? I think Sainty's come across the line and went P4. Jai's coming across the line. He's going to be the only one, and Jai's invalidated.
Is that it then?
Yep, that's it.
That's it. All done and dusted.
That, as they say, that, as they say, is that.
Oh, look at the predictions. Blaze Tim predicted 104.3.
I wasn't.
Look at his time.
The 104.3. He almost got it exactly as well. If he was 1,000th quicker, he would have got a 104.3 at exactly. You're 1,000th out if you're being. You're 1,000th out, Tim. If I'm being a little bit pedantic.
Sorry about that, Shannon. Didn't see it till last minute. Want to hear your most energetic Q3 endings, please? Blaze Tim's done a 104.3. How's that? Is that energetic enough?
All right.
There you go.
Well, so your front row is exactly the same as it's been all through qualifying. It is Blaze Tim and Rich. Then it is Jai and Sainty, both Alpha Tauris. Then it's both Red Bulls, Nick and Morgan. Then it is Twiglet and Ray. Rory Aston Martin, 7th and 8th. And then CV Mac and Prism and the Hasses are 9th and 10th.
Right then, prediction time for the race then. Sam,
okay.
Myself.
Okay, and the rest of the chat as well. I'm gonna go for. If we're gonna go, I'm gonna say Blaze Tim's gonna get Victor here. I'm gonna put Jai in second and Rich in third.
Tim, Jai, Rich. Right. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be Sainty. Yeah. I'm going to go Sainty, Tim, Jai.
Oh, you're going different to me. So, everyone else, Neem's already done hers in the chat. Anyone else you want to put your predictions in the chat now?
Yeah.
It is at least dry to begin with. Let's have your predictions in the chat. Everyone, don't be shy.
Come on. Come on. I haven't got much of facts really, because I'll tell you for why. Whenever other leagues have raced at Austria, I've always been away, so I've never actually done any facts. But first GP held at this track was 1963. Most wins is Max. Sorry, mate.
Many different iterations, as I say, as well. Carry on.
Oh yeah, definitely been a lot. Max Verstappen's most wins with 4. Constructors Ferrari with 7. Circuit's 4.318 kilometres, which is 2.683 miles. 71 laps equates to 306.452 kilometres or 190.42 miles. 71 laps, that seems a lot, doesn't it? But it isn't, is it?
I don't The thing is, this track obviously used to be called the A1 Ring, sort of way back, going back into the 90s and early 2000s before it got renamed to the Red Bull Ring. At some point, I believe a few years ago, the rename happened. But obviously, a few people in the chat will probably have memories from these old races. There's also some very controversial moments from these tracks, and I'm not talking 2021 controversial. I'm talking even more controversial than that. You've got the likes of Michael getting passed by Raquel on the line, 2002, which caused the banning of team orders, I believe, for a few years before they were ruled to be used again. Even though it was early in the season, Ferrari felt like they needed to move Barrichello aside, and they just moved to the side on the line, rather than in sort of closing laps of the race.
Yep.
And I believe it's not the only time Ferrari did that here as well, in terms of pulling some shenanigans, but that's the one that most people have recognised, I do believe.
I can't think of any more. Bit slow on the predictions in the chat, guys. Come on, Shannon.
Shannon's gone to bed, hasn't it? Or is the other one that's gone to bed?
It's Richie Shannon's gone to bed. Oh, Ricky Shannon. Bet you're eating cheese on toast.
Come on, Sainty. You wanna make some predictions for the race yourself? Oh, and Shannon's just saying joy for the win. That's it. Come on, we need a top 3. Can't just put a winner. Can't just cop it like that.
No, I can't just make one, can you? Because they could be first, second, and third, and you'll be right, Shannon. So we need it proper. Come on. Have some faith in our Rick. Oh, bet he's moaning like heck about.
There we go. So Jai blazed him and then Cindy. There we go. As I say, normally we have more predictions than this usually.
Yeah, because like Steve is usually in the chat, isn't he?
Yeah,
let me have a look
he's
at
probably
past week's predictions. We've had Sam. Oh, Sam, Mike, Neems, Stevie. Twiglet usually makes a prediction. Rick made predictions in the past.
Oh. There we go. Thank you very much, Wesley, for the tier 1 subs in the chat. We do appreciate those.
Thanks. Yeah.
To Wilder and Minden.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Those are very much appreciated. Hopefully you do well in the race. Hopefully the weather stays dry for you. Might not.
Yeah, we usually have Minden with predictions. Stevie, Blaze, Tim. We're not going to have him by the looks of it.
There we go. As the drivers we are heading off for the formation lap to proceed to the beginning of the race. So, having not looked at this tyre strategy, at least Tim's gone for mediums on pole. Rich alongside him is on the hards, so Rich going a little bit different. Jeff Fletcher is a third on mediums, Sainty's on mediums, Nick's on mediums, Morgan's on hards, Piglet's on mediums, Ray and Stevie are on hards, Chrism's on mediums, Minden's on mediums, Wesley's on medium, Wallace is on mediums, Matchel Mark is on softs, the only person in the field on softs, McKing in the hards, Bish is on the mediums, Fatal's on the mediums, and Pastuzo, the new driver, is on the mediums at the back of the field and has got himself disqualified in the formation lap, so that's unfortunate for him. He's going to have cold tyres.
So then, AlphaTauri, you've got Sainty and Jai, Alfa Romeo, Minden and Wu, Williams, Fatal and Wallace, Haas, Stevie and Chrism, Bish is the only Alpine driver, Aston Martin, Wesley and Ray, Mercedes, Macho Mark and, well, Macho Mark's only one in the Merc, McLaren, Blaze, Tim, Patuzzo, Ferrari, Twiglet and Rich, and in the Red Bull, Nick and Morgan, or Brad.
Let's say, because it's such a short lap, we're already around and finished. Just getting some heat into his tyres.
He certainly is, isn't he?
Doing a lot of weaving.
He's got them that warm, flames are coming off him.
As the cars all start to form up.
Chat's gone quiet.
And here we go as the cars begin to line themselves up.
38 in chat, watching.
Yep. So now the cars are all now definitely lined up. We're now just waiting for the lights. Hopefully they don't take too long to pop up.
What sort of view is that?
Oh yeah, what is that? I'm gonna have to be on board. Please, Tim, anyway, the 5 lights are on, and it is going to be lights out, and away we go. It doesn't look like a good start from Rich. Yes, it wasn't. As Jai's got himself into P2. He has jumped Rich off the line.
Yep. Wallace is down, Wallace is up. Wow, there's loads going on.
We've got 5 breaking away. There's a side-by-side with Stevie Mack and Morgan James, briefly there for a second. And then he does get past them as there's already a gap between Ray, as it looks like Nick and Saint go side by side. We have a yellow flag. That's Wesley gone and Bish is gone, and we have a safety car already.
Wow.
So I don't know what's happened there, but something's happened with Wesley and Bish, and those two have departed from the session, and I have next to no idea how that's happened, because I didn't even see it.
No. Wow. Where did he start from?
I don't know what happened there. We'd have to get sort of a look from Wesley or Bish in the chat as to what happened. And to tell us maybe exactly what's happened or what's occurred in that particular occasion.
Yeah, Wesley's down 5 and Bish is down 2 from the start position, so I don't know. I did witness one hell of a move from our Rick on that. He locked up. I think if he hadn't locked up, he'd have perhaps come through in about P8 on turn 3. But unfortunately, he locked up and he has to settle. But it's caught on stream. I'm going to have to watch that after. Brilliant. Anyway, we are on formation lap. Blaze Tim leading your drivers. Yeah. What happened, Bish?
Well, that's gone horribly. That's an understatement.
That's very politely put.
That's an understatement if ever I've seen it. What's going on back there with McKing and Macho Marker swapping position for some reason?
Yeah, we missed it, Bish. What happened, Mucker? Wesley, I don't know what happened. Got hit in the back and pushed in the wall.
What I miss? I don't know what happened. Got hit in the back and pushed in the wall. I mean, unless you, as I say, if you got it recorded, then you can figure out what happened from there. If you did that, or if you're streaming, also you could also have that as well.
Makes a change. Somebody else is hit a wall and not Stevie.
I mean, Stevie's still going. He's currently in P8 at the moment.
Tell you what we'll do. Position changes. Biggest position change at the moment is Wu, Fatal, and Pastuzo up 3. Then we've got Ray who's up 2, Wallace up 2.
Prism, I think, was involved in that. Yeah,
he's down 6. Yeah,
he's down 6. Yeah,
Prism's
he's been
down
involved
6.
in something that's happened there as well.
Morgan James down 3. Rich is down 1, as we saw Jai take him on turn 1. Right, I'm going to have a look at Crisant. Is he any damage?
So he's not. He hasn't. So he just doesn't know, as I say. So something's happened where, if I'm getting it right, someone stopped in front of Wesley, Bishes went to the back of him, and they both went into the wall. That's at least what I'm picking up.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at as well. Interesting.
That's really all that can be said.
Yeah. I believe. Well, I don't think this safety car is going to be out long.
Oh, everyone's still in the train. Everyone's still in the train. So yeah.
There we go. Confirmation.
Safety cars in this lap. So Blaze Tim takes control once again and will become the effective safety car. He can decide when the pack is going to go, but if he does not, what's going back there?
Match on marks, only one on softs.
I think we already did track facts, Deems. We did them while we were in the pit lane before we started.
I'll do it again for you. First held in 1963. Max Verstappen's got the most wins before. Constructors Ferrari. Circuit's 4.318 kilometres. 71 laps equates to 306.452 kilometres, or 190.420 miles. That's all we know.
I think it used to be known as the A1 ring before it was called the Red Bull ring.
Wasn't that something to do with Mr. Eccleston?
Oh.
Hey,
Morgan James got in the pits.
Got in the pits.
Why are you going in the pits?
Anyway.
I'm not. That's just caused absolute chaos.
Yeah, Tim's.
I do believe.
Not lost Jay. It's a good start with the rest of the pack, but Jay was wise to him.
I think Sainty's in a little bit of trouble here. That initial launch, he's not really got off line. Really got off well.
No, he hasn't.
The kid Jay, he's trying to think
Wallace
about
is down. What's happened to Wallace? Wallace is something that's happened to him.
He spun. I think is what's happened there. I can see a car at the back.
Oh, he's got
that's just recovering. Oh. You should be able to tell us if that was the case.
Yeah, he's got a puncture. Wallace has got a puncture. So we're back up with the leaders. And his bad luck continues.
So, at what point did White Shaman at some point put a curse onto him at some point? Is this what happened? Is this actually what happened at some point? As Nick's dropped down a few positions and the Red Bull, I don't know what's happened to him. I think something's happened there.
Yeah. I say Sainty's...
Two cars in the pits, Sainty and Ray in the pits.
Yeah, I'm going to have a look at Sainty, see if he's got damage. Because it's not... No, he's not in the pits, is he? Yeah, he is. Sainty's put hards on.
Oh, Wallace has spun again. He's spun again while trying to get himself into the pit lane.
New wing for Sainty.
Yeah.
A new wing for Wu.
Stevie's got past Twiglet. Twiglet, I believe, he had a small moment as came out of that.
Minden's in the pits as well, and Minden's got a puncture.
We've got a lot of cars in the pits, as I say, that's... I think that the cars bunching up very suddenly on that pit lane, that restart, because somebody went to the pits, may have caught a few drivers out.
Yeah, I wonder why we're having punctures. Must be some debris or something from that earlier incident.
From front wings, I would think.
Because I saw 2 or 3 with new front wings then. Sainty, 1, Wu. Rich with a 108. Stevie Mac, first one pick up a penalty.
Yep, Stevie the first one with the penalty in this race. Meanwhile, it looks like Rich is going to be close to the back of Jai, then Jai's to the back of Blaze Tim at the moment. Well, you were brief sec.
So your first 3, Morgan James done a 108.5.
Oh, it's got past Stevie Mac.
A few put softs on. Quite a few
side by side.
On. Yeah, Stevie Mac.
Side by side.
Twiglet.
Still side by side. Still side by side.
Inside line.
Still side by side though.
Twiglet just gets his nose in front.
Again.
Yeah. So Steve got a better exit, but Twiglet got the pedal down a little bit quicker. Yeah, there's a few put softs on. Nick Fury, Wallace and Minden as Blaze Tim, and Rich with a 108. Again, Rich has gone quickest.
Grand Prix for Rich, yeah. He's on the hards as well, he's done that. So
7 seconds of gap between Rich and Twiglet in P4.
Yep. And then Stevie Mac a little bit further back, and then you've got Fatal. There's a little train of cars where you've got Macho Mark, and then you've got him, Pastuzo in behind him, Fatal, and then you've also got Chrism as well.
Yeah, on with that little battle.
Yellow flag.
Ray's got past Sainty.
Sainty spun.
Yeah. Oh dear. Sainty's spun on his
I think
new
Pastuzo's just lost a position to Fatal. Indeed he has.
Missed that on camera, sorry. Rich is pushing Jai as well. But we're just on this little battle here with Fatal, Pastuzo and Chrism.
Say Jai, I don't know what's going on with Jai. He doesn't seem to be as close. Blaze Tim is really checking out of this race. Well, he's trying to do. Well, I think he's a fairly decent job of trying to get himself away, but the amount of DRS that you have on a track like this, I mean, so even if you're like half a second or less, it does not matter how far away you get, because if you're still within DRS range, you're still going to be able to
gone
get
off there. That's Pastuzo. Oh, he smashed the whatever they are, polystyrene blocks, and dropped to P9. So Fatal and Chrism battling out for P7. Fatal's got a better exit there. We'll go back up to the top 3. And there's a yellow flag. Sainty's out. Sainty is out.
That's going to be that's a virtual. He's out on the exit of the final corner.
Oh well. Ooh. Oh dear. Oh, Minden's back in the pit.
See, that's only remained as a virtual though this time. That hasn't gone to a full.
Now why is Minden going back in the pits, I wonder?
Damage. Oh, he's changing tyres. All he's doing is changing tyres. He's gone to hards.
Going on to hards, yeah. So back up to your front 3. As I say, we're still under a VSC. Yeah, that's one of your race favourites, Sainty out.
Yep. Again, much like known as the commentators' course, although it's known as the predictions. Chrism's got a drive through for speeding under the VSC, so that's unfortunate for him. We're back underway once again.
We are.
The top 3 still remain where they were. The 4th and 5th still remain the same, but we've now got Macho Mark, who's on the back of Stevie Mac, trying to put pressure on the Haas. However, he's going to have to pit soon, I do believe, off those tyres.
Oh,
for his first stop.
Stevie Mac's gone wide there, and easy takeover for Macho Mark, and we'll go down with Nick. Oh,
Rich has picked up a penalty.
Yeah, we're down with Nick Fiore, who's putting Wu under a bit of pressure. A bit later on the brakes there was Nick.
You've also got Morgan as well. He's trying to see if he can get himself past the... He's trying to get past the Chrism here, I believe. He's trying to go around the outside, and he's clean around the outside.
Nice move. Oh,
Chrism's into the pits. The service drive through.
So Morgan's up to P9. And Ray, Wu, Nick still pressing Wu. And
he's
Ray
not going to be able to get
P10.
the job done here. If he doesn't get it done here, he'll get it done into the next zone. As here we go, Nick is going to go down the outside here. And that's going to, yeah, he's still going, does not matter if he has the outside, because look at the amount of straight line speed that he has.
He has, hasn't he?
But he's a little wide there. The moment though, Nick's still on those better tyres, is going to have to disappear up the road.
Here comes Rich with the move. Nope, not close enough. Sorry, Sam.
Alright. As I say, all these DRS zones mean that you don't really have to use too much ERS here. if you don't need to.
So it's Jai and Rich. Ooh. Jai gets a better exit out of that corner. I don't think it'll be long before Rich gets the move done. That's my little prediction. Apart from this, there's not much going on, is there?
We got the battle for the top 3. Then you've got Nick and Will McKing currently battling for P11. And that's about the state of affairs until Fatal Defiance gets into the back of Stevie Mac. Some point. But then, DRS anyway. See, Rich already picking up a penalty. That's unfortunate for him.
Yeah.
Because now he has to get past and get away.
So he did not close enough this time. I thought Satan might have been in the Discord, but no.
He's probably done a Kimi Räikkönen and disappeared off.
Yep. So, not much separating these first 3. And we got
Field as well on the back of Stevie.
Yeah,
Stevie,
on with that one.
You'd think since there was more DRS zones that you'd have the race and you wouldn't see as many gaps.
No, you'd have thought so.
Apparently not.
Right, not quite close enough. What's Wu doing? Is Wu anywhere near getting Nick? Going up to turn 3.
He's getting close, but I don't think he's going to get close enough.
Nope. Back to Fatal and Steve. Still nothing happening there. Much. Oh, here comes Wu and Nick. Wu's a lot closer than he's been for a while.
Yeah, not quite close enough from the looks of it.
Let's have a look at Stevie and Fatal then. Nope, still not close enough.
Fletcher looks like he could off. It's close to getting a move done, but he didn't quite manage it.
Sorry. Down your ear. Sorry, mate. Yeah, Jai putting pressure on Tim. Rinden, peg leg right down back of the pack, last P15.
Not through his own fault, to be honest,
Thanks,
just mainly because.
So 8 tenths covering your front 3. Fatal and Stevie, how are them doing? Still battling out for P6. And then we've got Nick and Wu still in their similar position. Oh, Jai's getting a bit close now. 2 tenths of the gap. Is he going to make a move?
Yeah.
He's looking at it. No.
He was close, but not quite.
He was.
Close, but no cigar.
Do you know, I watched Independence Day this afternoon with mother-in-law. He has a cigar, doesn't he? Funny you should say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jai very close now. I need a little mistake from Tim. Jai will be snapping up. Hey up, doggy. Fate and Stevie. No. Nick and Lou are the same. No.
Oh,
Chapman.
Jai's going to go for it.
Oh, way up. Let's
He's
have a
around
look.
the outside. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. There was contact.
Ooh. There was.
He still got around the outside
there.
though.
Wow. I've taken my hat off for that, Jai. I didn't think I did. I just saw a wall. I thought he was going to hit a wall. I don't know. But he's come out of that. He was a strong strongest of the two, and he's getting a little bit away from him.
If you've got a little bit of moment there, don't think he's going to quite go any close enough. Pastuzo was thinking about trying to go for a move on Morgan James, but he's not going to be close enough there. It'll still stop behind Stevie as well.
Yeah.
And Nick have swapped further back. Nope, they're still side by side actually. Just got the job done.
Yeah. Fatal and Stevie Mac still going about with business. Oh, placed him.
He's in the inside.
Yeah, good.
Bit of a lock up if he did that.
Yeah. So we have a bit of excitement up front. Jai and Tim swap positions, and Rich is there, patiently waiting.
He's been the watcher in the background, waiting for any opportunity.
Yeah, he's very patient. Fatal and Steve still close. Oh, here comes Fatal on Steve. He's got the inside line. Stevie holds it. Nick Fury's got
Nick and Wilma King once again. They're side by side. Oh my word.
Yes, just caught that.
I think Wilma King's got the DRS though. And he's going to be able to get back at him. There we go.
Yep. As we moved on from Womit, I don't think that battle's over with yet. As we got Fatal and Stevie coming down into turn 9.
Oh, Giant. At least 10% side by side. It's 3 wide.
Rich. Oh.
It's still 3 wide.
Wow. Great racing, lads.
How the hell did no one make contact?
I don't know. That was brilliant. I like that. That was good.
That's Blaze Timmy. He basically undercut underneath everyone, and it's still the same order as it was before.
I know. He was in third
No
at one
change.
point, wasn't he, in that battle? He's oh, brilliant. Love it. Morgan James on Stevie. That's
Stevie. Whoa, that's a bit over-optimistic from Stevie there.
And
you ain't making that. You ain't making that. Making that breaking zone there, Stevie. Unfortunately.
But his eyes went full wide there. Oh no, a wall.
Well, that's fun. So apparently, him and Nick have underfloor damage from probably that collision earlier on.
Yeah.
So here we go again. We're gonna have our 3 wide.
Wow. Jai's made the corner first. Pasto's got a penalty. Oh.
At least Tim, though, what an exit he's got off of there.
That's twice.
Now he's got a lot of battery in reserve. I will tell you that much. He's got way more than Blaze Tim and way more than Rich. As Jai Fletcher. Oh, second. My controller's died. Just bear with me just for a second. Carry on, Mike.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, this is Blaze Tim holding on to Jai. Jai's got the inside line here on both corners. Blaze Tim comes out on top again. Some great battling here. 310s covering these front 3. As Rich is going to have a look at. No, thinks better of the move on Jai. But there's a couple of battles going on down the pack, but we can't leave these 3. Here comes Rich on the inside of Jai. No, thinks again about it, but this is where they have been battling the last 2 or 3 laps from turn 1 up to turn 3, because we don't count turn 2.
Yes, turn 2 is not a corner. It's a kink.
Here goes Jai again.
Yes.
And Jai's got the lead. I believe Rich has just got, as the rain starts to fall.
There. Oh, yep, the rain is falling. I can see it on the halo.
Patso's up to P.
That's going to fall quickly as well. We're going to be on to intermediates. Not too far away, I don't think. Without Stevie's already on intermediates.
Wow, there's let's see if that little gamble pays off for Stevie.
Not enough water yet, I don't think, is
there? Nick Fury's put the intermediates on, so them 2 are in a chat together.
I mean, down the back of the field, I understand. I understand down the back of the field.
Yeah, green is slight damage means, and yellow is medium damage. Then it goes
You
orange
don't want
and
anything
red.
more than that.
No, you don't anymore. Then it becomes a bit impossible to drive, and Morgan James with penalty.
I will say, Jai was very wide coming out of that corner, and that has allowed Rich a chance at him. And that's easy as you like, but Jai's still going to be there, and a little bit of a lock-up, and Blaze Tim's still there as well. And now Macho Mark has got at least 2 cars behind him. He's got Morgan James and Fatal behind him. In that battle for P5.
Morgan's in AI, isn't he? Yeah, he got 4.
Oh,
yeah, somebody in
he's
AI.
There. No, that's not him that's in AI. That's Minden. That's Minden getting lapped.
Ah, right, yeah, right. Sorry, yeah, sorry. Thank God I've got somebody with a brain with me.
Look at it, like, that's not the same car.
I was all confused there, really was. Not hard, is it? Confused me.
Anyway, with the battle still go on, we've got
put 2 shovels in front of me and ask me to take me pit. That's when I get confused.
Morgan James, meanwhile, is trying to still have a go at the back of Macho Mark. Those tires very much are dead at this point. Probably he's going to go into the pit. Yes, he is slowing down for pit lane entry. That's wide from Morgan there.
Yeah, so Macho, is he going to put the inters on?
Probably, I would think so. That's a 5-second penalty for Macho Mark for speeding in the pit lane.
Ooh, Macho.
Not ideal.
Past Duzo, up to P7. Right, where are we going go? Where are we going go? Let's go these battles at the front, because please, Tim.
It's another set of softs for Macho Mark. Interestingly enough.
This range coming down now, look, it's bouncing.
How quickly it has actually fell, that's basically appeared very quickly, that rain, and now you're going to see what the drivers can. Yep, as I say, drives are still suitable until the DRS gets enabled or disabled, and then that's when I believe you have to change. So maybe waiting for that opportunity.
Wallace has got in the pits for inters. Twiglet's gone in the pits. Getting rid of his 21 lap old mediums. And what's he putting on, Twiglet? He's put the inters on.
It'll be the same probably for Morgan James, most likely.
Yeah. Inters for Morgan.
The grip is, I think, disappearing very quickly now. You can start to see more and more spray come off the rear of the cars.
Yeah, you can. Look at that. I'm on board with Ray now, and he's throwing up. Ooh, Stevie Mack penalty.
Yeah.
That's his second, and Woo.
And a 5-second penalty for looking for speeding in the pit lane entry.
Prism's in. Yeah, they're all putting intermediates on now.
Yep, and they all come. So Rich is now effectively taking the lead of the Grand Prix. Make sure he is careful though. Speed into pit lane. As almost everyone coming in that's currently on dries.
We'll go on with Twiglet, who's just taken Pastuzo. Up to P5 for Twiglet. Yeah, all inters for your leading 3. Who's going to be the first one out? Looks like it's the Ferrari and Rich. Oh, Ray's got a penalty. Oh, they're all adding up now. They must be feeling it with these.
And that's the DRS done.
Slicks, yeah. So everybody will be
going all on the ERS.
Yeah. Everybody will be. Oh, there's Minden. Yeah, Minden's got the intermediates on. So I wonder if Macho Mark has. Oh, Macho Mark's back in as well. So
yep, he's realised the mistake he made.
Yeah. There we go. Everybody now is on the inters, I think. And he's also serving his penalty, is Macho Mark.
No, she's a wall of green.
Yes. Might as well turn that off now.
So we know what everyone's on.
Yeah. Oh, Stevie Mac's got past
Stevie Mac
Fatal.
and Fatal.
Yeah, we'll go on
side by side
that
still.
battle. Yeah.
Stevie's just got the better of Fatal here. Is he going to try? Obviously, braking zone's completely different in these conditions.
Yeah. And another little fun fact, we've got quite a few here coming up, but Grand Prix cars haven't got windscreen wipers, have they, Sam?
No. That water's probably way worse when it's coming at you. The best part of over hundreds of miles an hour. These cars can do.
44 in chat. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope you're enjoying our stream and the commentary. Nothing really exciting, really, at the moment, but I'm sure this rain might bring up some happenings. As Blaze Tim is putting a little bit of pressure on Jai now. He's got the better exit out of that corner. Both evenly matched coming out of there.
But Morgan James having a go at Fatal here. He's braked, realising there was an actual, he was not going to be able to get a move done there. You could go for 2 here. Stevie's out wide. Morgan James thought about it.
Fatal pushed him out wide, didn't he?
Oh!
Oh!
Stevie's made a mistake. He's lost traction as he's came off there.
Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, he's let Fatal and Morgan past. And these two are battling now.
Positions at once, or has he? Nope, Fatal's still there, and he still holds on to that position.
As Remaking gets past Crisen for P11.
And then with a penalty.
That doesn't happen very often. Not very often Minden gets a penalty.
Minden and Nick still going side by side.
Yeah. His peg leg must have slipped off the brake or something like that. Minden. Not very often he gets a penalty, but a nice little three-way battle coming up now with Fatal, Morgan and Stevie Mac. There goes Morgan. And he makes that corner before Fatal. That's move done for him. And then we've got Nick, Wu and Crisen. Look at the spray coming up.
Yeah, we're only 25 laps in as well. We could either have this stay at intermediates, or we could have full wet. Who knows?
Wu and Nick swapping positions. Macho Mark down to P13, having made another pit stop. As Crisen gets past Nick. Morgan James has pulled away from Fatal now. Over a second and a half. Stevie's still chasing down Fatal. And we'll go back on to leading 3-8. Rich still leading from Jai and Blaze. Macho Mark.
That remaining the same.
We've got a little battle going on for P10 with Wu, Crisen, Nick and Macho Mark.
Yeah, Crisen's trying to get himself past there, Women King.
He's having a look, is Wu. Crisen, sorry. Thinks better of it.
Oh, I think Morgan James has gone round.
Yeah, he has. Fatal's then up to
Crisen,
P5 with Stephen Mack. Yeah, sorry, mate.
Crisen, meanwhile, is going around the out. It's going to be inside line, but he's not going to be quite close enough. However, it's very wide from the Alpha Male Women King, and he does make the move stick.
Yeah. Macho Mark, Nick Fury. Back up to the top, I think. Rich needs to get away from these two, doesn't he, with that penalty? Ideally.
Yeah, unfortunately. I feel like in the wet, it's actually slightly easier probably to get away from people because there's no DRS.
No, and he's very low on battery as well. He's Rich. Blaze Tim's got a lot more than the others. He has a little bit of a moment coming out of there. Just Blaze Tim had to lift a little bit. Right, where's that then? That's got Woo, Macho Mark, and Nick behind Chrism. Morgan, James, and Ray. Morgan, bit of lag there, I saw. Yeah, Mitch with a pen. It is unheard of, that. It's quite a long time since I've seen Mitch get a penalty. Morgan James chasing down Ray. Ray run a little bit high on the curb there. Everybody seems to be okay with fuel.
Doesn't seem like anyone's having any issues with the weather. From the looks of it, they're all kind of keeping it on track at the moment.
Yeah, just had a look. Nobody. Oh, where's Morgan and Ray swapping positions? Morgan runs a little bit wide, and Ray pulls away. Back to your leading three. Still Rich leading from Giant and Blaze Tim. Go down as Nick being pressed by Wallace. Not quite close enough. Stevie Mack with another penalty. That's his third lot, isn't it?
I think it's his second, from what I can tell.
Right, where are we going to go? Where are we going to go? So Wallace, Nick, and Macho. Oh, Macho Mark's gone in the pits. 5-lap old intermediates. Now then. Oh, we got a yellow flag. Who's
Macho
that?
Mark. No, it's not Macho Mark, that's Ferrari. The Ferrari briefly there was fun.
Twiglet? Yeah, it was Twiglet, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was Twiglet, because he's behind by 32 seconds now. That gap to Stevie Max dropped down significantly.
Yeah. Wallace has got past Nick up to P12 and 8 seconds to catch Woo. Blaze Tim's dropped a little bit back as well, Sam. Over a second behind Jai.
Yeah, Jai Fletcher, meanwhile, as I say, is going for the move on him, but he's not been able to get past him.
Some back markers in front as well.
I don't think those should cause any issues, I don't think.
Rain's still coming down hard, isn't it? As Ray gets past Stevie. Stevie's looking on the inside here. Staying in his slipstream a bit. Let's see if he pulls out and makes a bit of a move. Yeah, he's going for it, is he? No. Oh, there's contact! Stevie spun a little bit at the back of Ray. Oh, and he's crashed. That's a safety car. Yeah, that's Stevie out. Macho Mark has got a penalty as well. That's Stevie out.
No, Stevie Mac's still in the race, so I think it must be for front wing.
How's he got out of that? Because he was sort of like upside down, wasn't he? Well, he's come out of that well. He's lucky. I thought he was well out of it. He looked like he'd breached the wall. Dare I say it with Stevie? But that's a safety car then. Here we're going. Oh yeah, Twiglet, Fatler in the pits. Twiglet's put fresh into Zon. Ray's out.
Oh. What's happened to Ray? I don't know what's happened there. That's an interesting one.
He must be on the final corner. Must be somewhere around turn 10.
I can't even see it. They're going back into mediums. Mediums and hards are going back onto it. Interesting. So we're going to have another dry period and eventually another wet period.
Stevie Mack's putting a new wing on, obviously. He's put fresh inters on. Pastuzo's got the hards on. Morgan James and Fatal have both got mediums on. Rich put mediums on. Wallace put mediums on. Woo's put softs on.
Maybe he knows something.
Wonder what happened to Ray then.
Stevie's got onto another set of intermediates.
Yeah.
One of you is. Twiglet's still on intermediates as well. Interesting. Dearest hasn't been enabled yet.
No. I can't make my mind up about this. There's still plenty of spray. I can't see any raindrops though, Sam. Interesting. Oh, Twiglet and Chrism have both. Twiglet's put the odds on. Chrism has put.
Got Sean in the. We got Nico in the chat as well. Nico Jordan.
Hey, Nico.
Hopefully you're doing well. You're doing well tonight.
I don't get that. If loving Simtech is wrong, I don't want to be right. Oh, I get you.
I know.
I guess he loves
Twiglet's gone back in the pits and gone on hard tyres.
Yeah.
Just realised.
Yeah, Chrism's put the mediums on. Woo's put softs on.
Mac's gone back in the pits because he realised he's on the wrong tyres. Blaze Tim's in the pits again for a set of hards.
Well, Nick and Stevie are on the same chat, so I think they'll be doing what each other's doing.
Blaze Tim's now gone to mediums.
Oh yeah.
He was in hards. The hard tyre's not working. Who knows?
Should we just have a quick look at position changes, Sam?
Indeed, we can do that.
Yeah.
So, it's currently Fatal up 13. Your biggest winner. Your second next biggest winner is Pastuzo. He's up 10. And then your next biggest after that, I believe, is Uma King, who's up 6. And then it is Wallace is up 3, with Macho Mark up 1, and Rich and Jai also up 1. At least Tim's currently down 2. Nick Fury's down 6 at the moment. Stevie Mack is down 3, and Minden's also down 3.
Okay.
And the old penalty situation front, it is currently Rich with 3 seconds, Morgan James 3 seconds, Pastuzo has 3 seconds, Stevie Mack actually has 9 seconds. Macho Mark's on 3 seconds, and Minden's also on 3 seconds. So these drivers will have to be incredibly careful with these ones.
Certainly will.
With these conditions and these tyres.
Just under halfway. So when do you think you'll be back, Nico? So we'll have a little rundown of championship points, shall we, Sam?
Yeah, since we're still behind safety car at the moment.
Yeah, we currently, Jai is in P1 on 100 points. Then we've got Shockwave, who's not here tonight. Shockwave, he's on 84. No. Minden on 71. Fatal 68. Wallace 67. Bish 64. Wise Shaman 63. Sainty on 53. Leon Hamilton, who's not here tonight, on 51. Woo's on 51. Chrism 45. Wesley 40. And we've got Ray on 39. Macho Mark 27. Dean Pryor 25. Nico John 19, Stevie Mac 16, DJ 14, George 10.
Yep. I think the drivers are. Oh, the safety car's in this lap, so it's not like they can actually let him go through. That's unfortunate. Hang on. This is awkward. Minden's trying to lap himself. That's a fun one. I think he was trying to lap himself, but the safety car came in at the wrong time. So that's not ideal.
Safety car's in then. And
yep,
Rich. Sorry, Sam. Go on, mate.
Yep, that's just an interesting little thing. There's Wallace picked up a penalty. There's the obligatory penalty for Wallace at some point in the race.
Alright, when will Rich go? Will he go early? Will he go late? He's gone.
He's gone.
He's gone.
He's caught Jai out.
Yeah, he has. Blaze Tim's not got a very good start. Fatal's
Blaze Tim has not got a good start either.
No, Fatal's all over the back of him.
That's probably in the best position to potentially see how close he can get to making a move here. He's in the back of Morgan James. That's the closest at the moment, and Fatal's already fell at 1 second from the top 3, which is not ideal for him.
Twiglet trying his best. So he's got Morgan and Fatal in front of him, and Chrism just behind Twiglet.
Morgan James moving well. He's looking at the back of Fatal just in front. Trying to see if he can get past. He is currently closest on track to anyone. So let's see, using the battery here to try and get close as we have a yellow. That is a car getting out the way, I believe. That is a Mercedes. That's Macho Mark. It's clearing out the way for the front runners.
Sorry
and
for
here
coughing.
comes Morgan James, still using the battery. He's down the inside. That's going to be moved down, I do believe. But this gives a chance to come back at him. As now he's going to have the slipstream. And Blaze Tim's fell out of the 1 second window.
He has, yeah. Nice four-way battle then for P4. Morgan, Fatal, Twiglet and Chrism.
Also, bear in mind, you've also, just in the background, if you can get closer, you've got Pastuzo as well.
And he's gaining. Well, he was, until we went on him.
He was.
So you've Jai's fell to a second behind Rich now as well, Sam.
Yeah.
So has Rich got the wet setup on? The dry setup on, do you think?
Potentially. I don't know why he's so quick. Because he's pulling away.
Yeah.
He's using the barrier to get himself away. He's got clear of DRS. Jai's got absolutely nothing in terms of charge, whereas Blaze Tim has actually still got a decent amount of charge.
On board with Fatal, Twiglet, Chrism. It's 3:45 PM where Nico John is. He's going to pick his lad up. Fair dues, mate. Thanks for popping in as Woo gets past Pastuzo. And there's a McLaren.
Pastuzo has been passed, as I say.
Up to Twiglet.
Trying to get himself past Fatal. Meanwhile, it's just a toe behind. Rich is currently pulling out a massive gap, and Blaze Tim's back within 1 second of Jai.
Right then. My simple brain is telling me.
He's thought about it.
My simple brain is telling me that Jai has got a wet setup on, and Rich and Blaze Tim.
There we go. Prism mate will have a go at him as well.
Yeah, Blaze, Tim and Rich perhaps have got the dry setup on. Jai's perhaps got a wet setup on. That's what I'm thinking, but I could be wrong. Usually am.
And that is the reason why we're the commentators, not the people racing.
Exactly.
We still have gap still about half a second between Blaze Tim and Jai Fletcher, with 2.5 seconds covering him to Rich, who's just pulling away in the front.
Chrism putting Ray under pressure.
Fatal's about to be passed there. Well, Fatal's no battery now, I can tell by the flashing light on the back of the car.
Yeah, Chrism's got 70%. Stevie Mack with another penalty. As Blaze Tim's got past Jai.
He's moved from him. It's also Chrism getting past Fatal as well.
Yeah, I've been on them two for a lap and a half now. Come off them to watch Blaze Tim and Jai, and then he makes a move. Great. Here's Wallace on past Zuzo.
That's just how it works, to be honest.
Wallace has put a purple sector in sector 1 now with his
mediums. He's just got himself past Zuzo. He seems to be dropping down a few positions now.
Was that past Zuzo?
Yeah, he's down a few positions now.
Who's that?
Yeah, I was going to say to note, by the way, that Blaze Tim has now that it was 2.8 seconds was the gap, it's now hanging about that 1 point. Rich has almost cleared the gap that he needs with penalties.
Yeah.
I mean, if these two battle, that's going to help him even more.
That was an exciting end to your stream last night, wasn't it, Sam? 1,000th of a second.
Yeah, it was very interesting. Yeah, it was a battle, a huge battle, as I say. Yeah.
There's Wu past Fatal with the lap car. Shortly is Minden Bean getting lapped by his teammate there.
Not been a good race for Minden.
No, he's had better. He's due a fresh leg.
Due a fresh leg.
Jai's dropping a little bit now, near enough a second behind Tim. Doesn't look that on camera actually. Oh, it's 3/10 now, so yeah. And he's got DRS as well. Blaze Tim's got a lot of
Jai Fletcher's still looking at the back there as Jai has almost none to really work with here.
Jai's got he's 29%. He did have 72 at one time. I think Rich is down single figures as well. Morgan James 25, Twiglet 12, Chrism's got 40, Wu 17, 22 for Fatal. Wallace has got 6, Pastuzo 22, Nick Fury's got 38, Stevie Mack 97. Minden 17 and Macho Mark's got 49% battery. Back to the front with Rich, Blaze Tim, Jai, Fatal, Meek getting close to Wu. I'll go down for that little battle.
Yeah, Fatal was trying to get past William King's and 10 lap old sauce, and those tyres probably are starting to suffer a little bit.
Yes, they will, I think. The only one on softs is Wu. Fatal. He's trying. He'll pick up DRS there, yeah, that back flat opens up. As Wu has finally got past his teammate. No, yeah, he has. Here comes Jai close to Tim as well. 3/10 is a gap.
Yep. Only two battles currently on track at the moment. This field really has been spread quite quick.
Certainly has. Didn't expect it. Didn't expect it tonight, but
yeah.
We're just quite a bit over halfway now. Ooh. And here comes GI. Gets past Tim, does he? Yeah. GI up to P2. And trying to close down that 2.8 seconds between himself and Rich. Fatal and Wu continuing their little battle.
Yep, he's still got the battle up front as well. Tim still on the back of GI, just not really making much impression at the moment. Still behind the Alpha Tauri. And you've also got, as I say, Fatal behind.
Sorry,
he's trying to make a move, but not quite close
It's
enough.
Fatal.
Oh, he's a little wide
close.
though.
Fatal's quite close to Wu.
And
you've got Prism in front of them. Sorry, Sam, talking over you again. Sorry, mate.
Thanks, Sam.
Oh, Macho Mark with another penalty. There goes Blaze Tim, past GI.
Yep, Blaze Tim's back past. I think this is, I say, they're still within range of Rich. Just about, because you can still see him.
There's Fatal, got past Wu. No, Wu's got a better exit from turn 3. But Fatal's pulled a little bit away, and Wu gets in his slipstream, pulls out again at the corner, got the inside line. No. And Fatal pulls away a little bit. Closest battle on track at the moment is Fatal and Wu. Well, it's 1.8 seconds adrift of these two. Blaze Tim pulling a few tenths on Jai. Minden with another penalty. That's once. Not enough. Ray, it's been about 20 minutes since I bottled it coming into the pits and I'm still fuming. Get yourself a drink. Here comes Wu and Fatal again. Who's got the better exit? It's Fatal gets a good exit there. Stevie Matt with another penalty. How many has he got now?
He's on it for 15 seconds, something like that.
Say Wu's on 14 lap old socks, Sam.
Yeah, quite surprised to see starting.
Soon gone out though.
Yeah,
oh, no, I think it's
that's just the Stevie Mac.
Not having a great time, is he, Stevie?
Yeah, well, he's not having the best of times. Oh, hang on a minute. We just had position change at the second place again. Drive Ledger's back through again.
Missed it again.
There's only two, as I say, you just like it's going between two battles. It's that was his Fatal still trying to currently get himself past as well. Looks like he's going to try and make a move here. Or he's thinking about it.
Fatal, yeah. Certainly making these softs last his route.
Yeah, I mean, how much, looking at how much the rear of that car was wiggling as he came out of there, that kind of tells me those tires are soon about to go off.
Yeah, and there you go. Fatal's got past him. Keeping out Blaze Tim as well. He's closing in on Jai. Well, he was. Rumit still trying his best. The AI car of Minden is all at the back end of him. And Wallace is close to them as well. Oh,
yeah, you've also got past. Yeah, he's just got past again.
So we've got a three-way battle for P7 now as well. Can't take your eyes off these leaders.
Jai Fletcher
comes
back down. Is he? No, he's waited, so he's not going down the inside. So is Women King or anything? Wallace going to get past here?
Yeah.
He got past Nick and Pastuzo managed to swap positions. Got Wallace in the background as well, getting past the back marker of Minden.
And we've got a three-way battle then now with the two Williams and Alpha Romeo in between them. Two Alpha Romeos in between them. But one is a lap car, as Sam just said, Minden.
The Women King, currently.
Ooh. Wallace thought about the inside there.
Yeah, it's going to be close enough, I do believe, to make something work here. Using what little he has of battery.
And DRS. But say Fate.
Thought about it.
Wu had DRS on Fate as well, didn't he? So
he is going to go on. Is he going to go for it this time, or is he going to wait again? No, he's going to wait again.
There's Wu past Fatal. Pastuzo, another penalty for Pastuzo.
As now it's Fatal's in trouble now. Women King's got past him. Now it's two Williams side by side. He's going to be boxed in a little bit here as Fatal, but he's still got the inside line.
A bit of excitement on track then. Wu, Fatal and Wallace. And we've got a change up front. Jai's got past Blaze Tim again.
Yep, that's been a swap of position. We've got Fatal, and then we still have Wallace, and then you've still got the back marker of Minden, who's just sitting at the back of that. We have a yellow flag.
Is that the McLaren?
That's someone coming. That's the McLaren coming to the pits. Pastuzo's in the pits.
Oh,
he's retired in the pit lane. He's in the pit lane, so that's not causing any issues.
Not disgraced, Pastuzo. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. As Wallace has got past Wu. Lost me again.
We're working straight to the back of this train now.
Fatal. Still at AI of Minden causing havoc. Showing he's got pace, Minden, isn't he? There goes Wallace past the AI. Chasing down teammate Fatal now. Not close enough there. Keep an eye out on that gap with Blaze Tim and Jai as well. Macho marks all over the back of Minden.
Oh. Welcome, Casper. Hopefully the race went well on your end.
Where is he? Well, mate, not too bad. It's not been that bad of a race. We've had battles.
We've had some moments.
We've had some moments.
For it being Austria, I feel like there would have been more, but that's maybe just me.
We had a bit of rain. Things got a bit boring then, didn't they, Sam? But now it's dried out a bit. We're seeing some close racing.
There was supposed to be another bit of rain in this, but maybe not, as we've one of the Williams running very wide as Rich is into the pits.
Ooh.
However, Wallace is going round the outside of his teammate. He's thinking about it. Oh, yeah. So another set of mediums for Rich.
Yeah. Wonder if
Wallace is going to go. He's going to cut back on that. That's a beautiful cut back there from Wallace as he's about to.
Well,
he thought about it. There's still there's still the two Williams still dueling it out.
We're making still going on them softs. And say, what are all these cars behind? There must be AI cars out here. Mercedes, that's Macho Mark Minden. At the back of these battling three.
Yep, there goes Wallace. going to be inside, but he's going to get a tight line. But it's still Fatal has the advantage there, even though he doesn't have DRS.
Drive. No, got better drive coming out. Stevie Mac.
That's a 5-second.
I can see him
Stevie
retiring.
in the pit lane. Oh. Loss hasn't been able to do it. He's still stuck behind, and Woomer King's now on the back of him.
Yeah, softs are lasting well for Woomer.
Yeah. Well, I think Blaze Tim once again is trying to have another go.
Twiglet
here at Jai.
Yeah,
Blaze Tim is passed.
Back in front. New leader again, Blaze Tim. So Blaze Tim, Jai, Morgan James. 8 seconds of drift.
Yeah, unfortunately, Sainty went out quite early.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he went out quite early. We had Wesley and Bish on the first corner. Crashed out. Wallace up to P6.
Yep, he's finally got the move done on his teammate.
So there should be some pit action shortly. Obviously, Woomer will be perhaps one of the first to still that AI and Minden causing havoc with Fatal. Yeah. Here comes Jai on Tim again. Does he come up to turn 3?
As he's thinking about it, but he's not going to go for it. He'll probably go for it in the next zone.
Rich just sets the fastest lap with a 106 with his freshish mediums on.
Yes.
Twiglet been in the pits, put mediums on, missed that one.
Rich, as I say, so he's gaining on Morgan James fairly quickly. The difference in tyres making, as I say, a huge difference here. For Rich, he's currently only 4.5 seconds behind and closing in on Morgan.
Pardon me. Blaze Tim pulling a little bit on Jai. 8/10 is the gap there.
He got away from him there.
Yeah, we'll go back to Wallace.
Meanwhile, just you got the battle between Wallace, Fatal, Woomer, and then you got Twiglet, who's currently in fresh tyres.
Yes. And
he can make his way through.
He's doing a good job as well because he's caught up to Woo as if he wasn't there.
Yeah, I think he is gonna. He'll want to get through this traffic as quickly as possible. As into pits, I think Woomer King's going this time. He's indicating that he's going that direction. There we go.
Yeah, there's Woomer.
There.
Done well though. 22 lap home softs. As Jai is coming back at Blaze Tim as we go into turn 6.
Wasn't able to make any stick there.
No. Twiglet's got past Fatal. Probably one of the fastest people on track at the moment. Twiglet. He's made 2 or 3 moves since he's changed these tyres.
Here goes Fatal. He's going back past Twiglet again.
He is, yeah.
However, they're side by side. This could be the difference in tyres. As I say, Fatal does try it, but then Twiglet does get it done.
Rich is caught up to the back of Morgan as well. That'll be the next move, I should think. We'll go on to them too as we come down the start-finish straight. Blaze Tim has been taken by Jai. Stevie Max with another penalty.
Yep.
Jai,
he just loves those penalties. Well, Morgan James has it, I think, now been passed by Rich, and Rich is now looking to see if he can get past. 10 seconds is the gap that he now needs to close in, whereas Blaze Tim, I think, they're going to realise that maybe they have to pit soon for new tyres.
Yeah, they're going to have to. 5 of your top 6 are going to have to pit shortly.
Yeah, so as the Fatal goes in for softs.
Yeah, Woo's on the softs as well. Nick's put mediums on. Twiglet's got past Wallace.
was expecting that move to come at some point, considering the age and tyre difference there.
Definitely.
As Morgan James is in the pits.
Yeah, I'd be wanting to pit now, I think. Get some undercut on these leaders.
Soft tyres are going to be starting mediums. Soft tyres for Morgan James,
Tires,
so he's as well.
Fatal and Woo, side by side, both got medium, fresh soft, on. Grism is up to P4, but he'll be pitting shortly, I should think. Wallace is pitted, Morgan James is pitted. What's Wallace going to put on? Should be softs now, shouldn't it, Sam?
Yeah, I would think so if he's going now, unless he wants to go mediums for the remaining laps.
It's softs.
It is softs.
It's softs, yeah. Will he get out before Woo? I should think so. Will he though? Will he? Yeah, just. There comes Woo on the outside. And Woo, Wallace. Ooh, bit close. Wallace has got the inside. Woo's on the outside. He's getting the better exit. Woo. Blaze Tim and Jai continuing their battle, but we'll have to go back to Woo, Wallace and Fatal, because Fatal was looking at us. Back of Wallace there. Right then, Blaze Tim.
He thought about it there, but he bit back out of it. A bit too close to the rear of the AlphaTauri there. He's not able to go either left or right there.
Hey, Shaggy, didn't know Shaggy was in the chat.
Evening, Shaggy.
You're doing Shaggy. Well. Have you gone on tonight, Shaggy? So
we did well.
Let's have a look at Woo, Wallace and Fatal. Back up to Blaze Tim in a minute, I should think.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be close enough.
No. Oh, bit of a lag there, wasn't there?
Yeah, the session is a little bit being a little weird for me, but I think that's just main clinic connection based. Blaze Tim is he's going to go for the move once again.
Yeah, there's Tim.
Nice and it is done and dusted once again for Blaze Tim. However, it's going to give Jai a chance. Morgan James is on our penalty himself. Rich is now only 5.3 seconds behind these two.
I was just going to say that, Sam.
There's a yellow flag. Someone's.
It's a red.
Oh, yep. Someone's. That's Minden. Final corner. He's not had a good day.
He hasn't, has he?
Today.
Chrism's put the softs on as well. Comes out in P6.
Wallace and Woman King.
That's Wallace up to P7.
Woman King's going to come back at him though immediately.
Yeah.
He's going to have inside line. Although he is waiting.
Wallace cuts in front. And keeps hold of P7 for the time being.
Yep. But as I say, he's going to have to fight for this one as here we go. Down the inside.
Yeah.
Once again, there's a little bit of contact. That opens the door for Fatal.
That's Wallace losing 2 places. No, just the one. Jai. Let's have a look at Jai and Blaze.
Oh!
No. Oh, what?
I'm just looking at Wallace currently all over the grass there, just looking for any way past. They're side by side, these two, not having made any contact, still side by side. He still remains side by side as they come out the final corner. It is going to be Wallace who'll get ahead because he has DRS. Now Fatal is going to try and go around the outside. No, that door was going to shut.
Yeah, it was. You're not coming past.
You shall not pass. Be honest. Side by side once again. Great viewing from the back of from Fatal's point of view. You can actually see all he's got front row seats for this.
Yeah, he has.
It's still side by side up ahead. Neither quarter wants to give an inch. And then finally, Womakin gets out in front.
say Rich isn't making that much of an impression on GI. Still 3 seconds as a gap.
Yeah, I mean, it is coming down though, because bear in mind the age of tyres.
Yeah, yeah. So them two have got to pit and all shortly, haven't they?
Yeah, they still have to pit, unless they're trying to take those tyres down, but that's going to be a big ask.
Yeah.
They've already lost positions now though, but they've got enough to Morgan James still.
Yeah.
To still make that work if they go now. 11 laps left to go in this Grand Prix.
Here comes Wallace on wheel again. It's just a bit of a DRS swapping.
It's like a case of, no, you go first. No, you go first. Oh, wait, there we go. There's a bit of a mistake from Woman King there. That's going to give a chance here for Fatal. He senses an opportunity and he's pouncing like a shark. That's not going to work. That's not the right analogy. He's like a shark smelling blood in the water. There you go. That was the wrong analogy. Sharks don't pounce. That doesn't work like that.
Oh.
Jesus. Don't ask. That's just an analogy. I was trying to put two analogies together that don't go together. I think that's what happened there.
Hey, well done, Shaggy, finishing 4th tonight. He had a hard look last night.
Yeah, he had a great race yesterday as well. Yeah. So yeah.
Penalties did him in
the end.
From
yourself.
Rich is a second and a half.
1.4. Yeah, he's about to catch up to these two.
Yeah.
They're still going. These guys are going to the end on those tyres now at this point. They would have stopped it by now if they were going to.
I'd have thought so. See, Morgan James is losing time to them a bit. It was 19 seconds, that gap. But let's have a look at Jai. Is having a move? Is that a look?
Once again. At least Tim losing position. Now though, they have to worry about Rich, who's on much fresher tyres.
Yeah, we'll stay with these now. These three. Rich is
at least 5, 6 laps, he was close. As I say, now Rich is now within the DRS.
Sorry, coughing.
He's waiting to pounce like a cheetah or a gazelle.
Not a shark.
Not a shark. I blame my brain partly for that. Trying to put two analogies together and getting myself confused.
And it's getting, towards the end of the week as well, Sam, so I wouldn't take it personally.
Woman King thinking about trying to get past, and it's still that battle still remains the same. Rich, meanwhile.
Yeah,
this is close. I wonder if we're going to see another 3 wide. If Rich is wise about this, he'll undercut. He's not managed to quite do what I thought he was going to do.
And look who's there behind
Side by side.
Minden. Right behind him, look.
Once again, Minden's in the action. He's just not there to be able to take any positions. He's just there as a bystander.
Yeah. Getting a toe off him. So Wallace needs to pull away from Wheel of Fatal because he's going to lose 2 positions with his penalties.
Yeah, he is. Meanwhile, I'd say Rich needs to start thinking about making these moves, because if he doesn't, then he's going to have trouble with his penalty for the 2 around him, even though the tyres are older.
I wonder if he's thinking, these are going to have to pit soon. I wonder if he's thinking that. Oh yeah, I don't know. He's just pulled out.
It's going to be 3. No, yeah. I thought it was going to be 3 into 1. Doesn't go into that corner.
No.
2 is most you can do in that corner, not 3. Rich now, as I say, he's trying to use the battery to get a little bit closer. Again. And he switched them to the outside. However, that's not enough. And there's Minden trying to be annoying.
Minden
is a say. Minden is just being the literally, Minden is just like that annoying.
Yeah,
Minden. I have just seen Minden get swiped at by Jai because he's seen him coming. He's just going, no.
Yeah.
I seen that.
Yeah, I did.
That was interesting. Mitch just deciding, no, I want to be involved in the action, and we just got Jai going, no, stay in your corner.
Yeah. Needs a fresh leg, does our Mitch. Peg leg. Fatal and
Here we go, Rich once again. He's got the DRS enabled, however. I think Blaze 10, this is actually taking a little bit of the pressure off of him.
Yep.
And he still has a decent amount of battery charge. Oh, Jai's picked up a penalty, and so has Blaze 10.
Wow.
They've all picked up penalties within the same sphere as each other, in the same corner. Oh, wow. That's 3 wide for a brief second. And it's going to be Rich to take the lead of the Grand Prix. Tim's been nerfed out wide a little bit by that move. They all have penalties, which means it's all to play for now.
Yeah.
Oh!
Wow.
Oh, it's side by side. Oh, there's going to be contact. Oh, he's nerfed him off like he did to him. It's anyone's game now.
Rich loses 2 positions in one corner.
Yeah, I mean the elbows are out now.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Oh yeah. I wonder if they have got to be going to the end, haven't they, these two now?
Yeah, they are going to the end. Wuma King meanwhile has got past. Yeah. However, once again, the squeeze from Jai.
Oh.
As Rich is going back up the inside, he's got one done. However, Jai's going to come straight back at him. We're coming towards the end of this Grand Prix very soon.
Yeah, just 5 laps, is it? 6 laps to go.
Yeah.
Made it very interesting, them two picking up penalties, hasn't it, now?
It has indeed. I mean, that was probably Rich was going to lose 2 positions there if he couldn't pass. Now he's got a chance at winning anyway because the gap to Gorg and James is huge. Yeah. And the Twiglet is not going to be anywhere near close enough to take advantage of the penalty situation of the drivers in front. Although he might be able to get 4th off of Morgan James. I think Morgan James has about 6 seconds. Oh!
Oh!
There was a drift there from Tim at the final corner, I think, because there was a little bit of contact. Blaze Tim, he's trying to squeeze him to the inside. He's having none of it.
None of it. There's Rich in front then. Blaze Tim, Jai.
They're switching from side to side. He goes around the outside, and once again, I think I see Minden approaching again as a back marker.
Yeah. Oh, Jai
once again coming to join. Jai, that's Jai through his car, the gap that was there.
Blaze Tim has got 7% more battery. Oh, there's the rain again. There's the rain coming down.
Oh, the rain's coming down again.
Oh, this is it. This is good. Oh, this is good.
They can't pit now. It's too late. They cannot pit now. Not once it really hammers down. There's no way these guys will pit. But I wonder how quickly this rain's going to fall. Joey Fletcher's fell quite a bit back. I did notice there. I don't know if he made a mistake, but he'll probably soon be straight back in this train. Once again, Rich is going to go for it. And once again, I think Tim is probably going to show him the door of the inside. This time, though, I think he's actually just going to let him go and get straight back at him. Oh ho! Old tyres versus slippery conditions. This could be interesting.
Here comes Tim. Ooh.
Once again. Oh, there's contact!
Oh!
Wheel-to-wheel contact. Oh, there's contact behind his child.
The giant
Oh, there's contact! Oh, she's got damage. She's got damage, I think.
Right, why am I on this TV pod? I didn't put TV pod on.
Yeah, right, I think he's picked up damage off of that.
That's left Jay.
That's unfortunate.
That's left Jay. 2 seconds.
That's just throwing Jai one of the easiest potential, considering all that was going on. And well, I don't know if Blaze Tim at the time is going to have the time to come back because he doesn't seem to be. Oh, there's an R penalty for Rich anyway.
Yeah. Wow.
And if it wasn't over now, if it wasn't over then, it is now. Yeah. And once again, we've just got Minden being a pain.
Well, I'm going to blame Minden for that crash anyway. Your fault. Yeah.
Minden gets past again. He's probably immediately going to get blue flags, but he doesn't care. Meanwhile, now the other battle now going on for the remaining few laps is now the battle for 7th at the moment, which is going to be the battle for the battle which is going to be 7th, and there's a yellow flag. That is Morgan James.
Wow,
who's round at the final corner. And Fatal was thinking about a move there, but wasn't able to really do anything. Now, Wimmer King, how quickly is this rain going to fall, and are we going to see a lot? We're not going to see changes of tyres now.
It's going to be interesting now. This is. Can't see Jai getting beat now.
No, I mean, if Tim can close that gap up, but I wonder if he picked up damage in the process himself. Because I did see a front wing off of someone's car. Or like an end plate off of someone's front wing, so it could have been.
Have a look.
And I have suspicions that that front wing, the end plate, came off Tim's car, not Rich. Because Tim is not gaining ground, and Rich is gaining ground on Tim.
I can see. I know he's got his fin. He's got his end plate.
I saw something come off, and it looked like a front wing, or a bit of a front wing off of someone's car in that battle.
Definitely. Oh, Morgan James penalty again.
Yeah, he's Chrism's gonna get P5 off of him.
Yeah.
I think he's had quite a quiet spell and not really done that much. He's Twiggly, he's in 4th, and he's kind of just benefited from everyone else having accidents or basically doing their own thing. Down the inside, once again, here we go. And once again, I think, well, Blaze Tim, he's not going to do the best impress considering the fact that he got basically the physics stuck together. They're side by side still, as he eventually has to back out of it.
Yeah. Definitely going on to the end. Tim and Jai. Just a lap to go.
Yeah, penultimate lap.
Looks like Wallace is going to be demoted to P9.
Most likely. Yeah, I think Blaze Tim has. Well, he was briefly falling back for a second. Wimmer King now is trying to get a little bit of battery going, and doesn't look like Fatal doesn't have all that much to really. I mean, Fatal doesn't really have to do anything. He's going to gain a position anyway, but he doesn't seem to be able to get that close to the back of Wimmer King at the moment.
Oh, pardon me. Chrisen just a second and a half behind Morgan James now.
As I say, we are still got that battle going on, but we are about to come up to what will be the final lap as we have a yellow turn one. That's Macho Mark.
Yeah.
Who's lost it. But Grislam, as I say, is gaining on the back of Morgan James as we're coming around. That battle will probably be tied up soon. However, Jai, a little bit fortunate with the fact of where he was. Fortune does favour the people who are in the right place at the right time.
Exactly.
He's going to take victory here in Spielberg.
Yeah, nice.
And it's going to be Rich to take second and Blaze Tim in third. I mean, what it could have been really. And Blaze Tim will get second off of all that.
Oh, he will. Yeah, he will.
It's another penalty. That's the unserved penalty for CV Mac. So, what a day to forget really for him. As Macho Mark's gone back onto intermediates. Again. As Chrism, meanwhile, is trying to see if he can get himself past in these final two corners, past Morgan. Morgan James, he seems to be struggling a little bit. He's a little bit wide there. I think Chrism's going to get the penalty in. He's going to get the place anyway because of penalties.
Yeah, definitely.
And here comes Chrism across the line. It's going to be P5. It will be that.
Chrism.
Meanwhile, in this battle here, the last one going on, we've got Wallace coming across the line, and it looks like that we have Fatal is quite close to the back of Wimmer King. Is he going to be able to do anything as they come to the line? They're both going to gain as Wallace goes down to P9. And then finally, your final two cars coming across the line is going to be Nick, who had not such a great race after a few things happened to him. And the other one to come across the line is going to be Minden, who's currently really having fun trying to keep his car in a straight line. I think he wants to do donuts.
Cracker. Nice one.
Why not?
Well, you've won the predictions, mate.
The
you've done the predictions. You've got all three. Unfortunately, Shannon got Jai and Tim. You got.
Did I get all three?
You got all three. Not right. Not in the right position.
Not,
you got Rich.
Not in the right order. I got the right three. I didn't get them in the right order.
Mind you, Shannon's got two out of three right, but you actually got all three, so I'll give you that, Sam. There we go. Had its moments.
Here we go. Minden currently just going back the rock. Minden's there we go. He's got himself going. There's a lap car come through. Make sure you don't bin yourself before the final car, before you get to the line there, Minden. And there we go.
Long night for Minden. Another 3 or 4 laps, mate, and how this rain's coming down now would have been a different result.
Prism gets driver of the day, right. Who are we picking for driver of the day here? Because I'm really tempted to go with a certain, well, the Ferrari that's currently in 4th, but I'm not sure. Not sure though. Because got himself involved in a few incidents. Jai was a little bit fortunate with that particular one, and obviously placed him. Probably would have got driver, would have potentially got that if he'd probably finished where I think he was going to finish. So, unless you have any other opinions, I'm going to go Tugla as a driver day.
Let me have a look. Let me weigh it up. Come on, let's see the board. Let's have a look. Yeah.
I don't know who my drivers.
Yeah, Twiglet.
Fair enough. Yeah, Twiglet gets driver of the day.
Are you going Twiglet? Are you going Sam?
I also went Twiglet because that was the one I was going to go with.
Fair enough then. Well done, Twiglet. Yep. Driver of the day.
So, your rundown of your final results is Jai Fletcher from Blaze Tim and Rich at the podium. The rest of the field, it was Twiglet, Chrism, Morgan James, Wilma King, Fatal, Wallace, Nick, Stevie, Minden, and Macho Mark rounded out the finishers with Patsuzo, Ray, Sainty, Wesley, and Bish. All non-finishers, actually, no. Macho Mark did finish. The race, he was 2 laps down on the field. Yes. Anyway, and that's it.
It is. We are at Silverstone next week.
Silverstone.
To that one, yeah, Silverstone next week. And
that one's going to be a. That's going to be another longer one. Well, as I say, unless there's anything else to add, I believe that is that.
Yeah, that'll do for me. We're ending the stream now. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe. Stick your thumbs up.
Like as well, it does help with the algorithm.
It certainly does. So, I'm cutting the stream now. It's a good night from me.
And it's good night from him.
And it's good night from him as well. See you later, taters. Night night.